This is the screencast to introduce the AP English Language and Composition summer work in 2017. My name is Mrs. Jameson, and if you were watching this, you are probably in my class this fall. Just a quick note that this screencast is meant to supplement the assignment sheet. The assignment sheet itself goes into far more detail, and you want to always make sure that you're referring to that to make sure you're following directions and doing everything that needs to be done. This screencast is only to serve as an introduction to the assignment. So first of all, the welcome letter has a couple of important points. One of them is that your summer work is due on the first day of school. That applies whether you are an A-day student, which means you can just bring it to class on the first day. If you're a B-day student, you should drop it off on the first day as well. Please don't wait to bring it till the second. Second, I've created a Schoology group for us. It has a lot of electronic files that you're going to need for this project, and it's just an opportunity for us to connect over the summer. Most of you should have already been added to the Schoology group by me. If you haven't already done so, there's a code on the welcome letter of the summer assignment. I do ask you to just send me a quick email either on Schoology or regular email to introduce yourself over the summer. I will reply back. I just like to start getting to know you guys in the weeks before school starts. And finally, make sure you save your assignment somewhere electronically. I recommend in more than one place so that you'll have it available to upload to turnitin.com. Your AP Lang summer assignment consists of 3 assignments. The first one is what I call sort of a synthesis response. This involves a couple of different steps. The first step involves reading. You're going to have to choose a book. There's 2 books that you have as options. One of them is called On Writing Well by William Zinsser, and the other one is called On Writing by Stephen King. It is your choice which book you want to read. There's some descriptions of them in the assignment sheet. I would just make sure that if you choose to read Stephen King, that your family is comfortable with it, because Stephen King is an adult writer and sometimes uses adult language and that kind of thing. The other thing that you need to read is there's a series of essays that are about reading and writing. These are available for you electronically on Schoology. If you go to the Schoology group that I've created and you go to the group resources, you will see there's a folder entitled Essays on Writing. Everything that you need to read is on there. If you'd like to print out your own copies of it, you're welcome to. If you'd like to just read it electronically, that's fine too. The other part of the synthesis after you do the reading is to respond to what you've read. You've got to respond to 3 pieces. One is definitely the book. One of your 3 paragraphs, one of your 3 responses is about whichever book you chose to read, and you've got to choose to read 2 of the essays that you've read. Do make sure that when you are choosing which essays you're going to respond to, they're from different categories. You'll see on the assignment sheet there's 4 separate categories of essays, and you want to make sure you're picking 2 that are from different categories. Each response that you're going to be writing is its own entity. You're not writing a cohesive essay, so you're just writing 3 separate short responses that will be submitted as one assignment. You should respond to things that you found interesting in the readings. The assignment sheet goes into a bit more detail. It gives you some suggestions about what you might talk about, but the most important thing is that you are not summarizing the essays. I've already read them. I want to know what you think about them. That's the goal of this assignment. I want to see what you have to say about your reading and where your thoughts go and what your reactions are to your reading. Some of the requirements: each response, each of the 3 responses has to use a quote. If you're quoting the book, you should include a parenthetical citation. If you're quoting the essays, obviously there's no page number or anything like that, so that doesn't need to be included. Each of the 3 responses should be 250 to 300 words, so a total max of 900 words. It should be single-spaced, Times New Roman font, 12-point. It should have an MLA heading, and be 2 pages maximum. Most students' assignments will be about 1.5 pages. And for your convenience, there's a template on Schoology, both in Microsoft Word and Google Drive, that there's literally a page set up for you already. You don't even have to set up your page. If you do that, all of your formatting things will meet the requirements that they're supposed to meet. The second assignment is regarding the AP exam. The first week of school, we're going to have a student-led in-class discussion about the AP exam. We do this as kind of preparation, just to sort of understand what we're up against and what we're going to be working towards. So in preparation for this discussion, your summer work is to research the AP English Line course and exam. You can go wherever you want to go to find that information. I will point out that the College Board itself has a lot of really good resources. You should bring physical evidence of your research to that class discussion, which we'll talk about on the first day. And you want to make sure to note any questions you might still have or anything you come across in your research that maybe seems contradictory or doesn't make sense. That assignment will be done the first week of school in class and will be a graded in-class discussion. Your third assignment is a reflection. This one will also be given the first week of school. This will be a 2-page writing assignment, and it's going to be reflecting on yourself as a writer. It'll be the first assignment that you turn in like after class starts, and you'll get more details on that and the actual prompt itself once school starts. So your primary concern over the summer is going to be the synthesis, reading the book, reading the essays, and writing your responses. If you have any questions, you can come see me in room 349 before the end of the school year, or you can send me a message on Schoology at any time. Thank you very much. See you soon.